And the Dodgers, who watched the Cubs celebrate in Game 6 of the NLCS last year right here on this field, about to turn the tables in 2017. Line shot, and it is caught, and the ball game is over, and the Los Angeles Dodgers have won the pennant. The Dodgers are headed to the World Series for the first time in 29 years.
2-2 in the 7th. Man at first, 1 out. Bowman with the pitch. A swing and a fly ball. That's hit well. Deep to right field. Piscotty is back at the wall. The ball goes off the wall. Stumbling at second base, Coghlan. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw in, and Molina cannot get him. As Coghlan went diving over Molina, and he touched the plate. And the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead on an unbelievable acrobatic move by Coghlan.
There it goes. Deep to left. Really deep. See ya. Oh, my goodness.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's got 8 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. To his right, Cron. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The catcher, number 40.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Chris Bryant would be next. Tapped up the third base line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. A 0 for the Cubs to start the game. The Brewers coming to bat next. You're watching. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Strike two swinging. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, first baseman, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone. Here in the first. Lester gets the sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Zobrist moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Chris Bryant now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Once again, a 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Santana is under it. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Tracked the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Addison Russell. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8th, pitcher.
Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive to left. Schwarber is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Next for Milwaukee, Orlando Arcia trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. Lester's ready. Here it is on 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Arcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Villar is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony.
Digging in
Rizzo.
to try it again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 6, Lorenzo.
Riding in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. On the move is Hayward, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Yelich. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's a tough take.
I got to count 2 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand. Chase Anderson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is in off the plate. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I got 3-1.
Kyle Schwarber waits on deck. Line drive to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's 1 for 5. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Contreras stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a dive, but he's back. The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Center fielder number 8.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Fouled off. Swung on and chopped up the middle. The underhanded flip. And there are 2 away now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana moves over. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're up 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 24, Shohei Ohtani.
Leading off the inning, Domingo Santana, and they'll need him to get something going here. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Travis Shaw will be next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
He loses him on ball 4. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Orlando Arcia. He reached on a single in his first try. The count now at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the hit out towards second. Villar takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana ranging forward. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Miley has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And that one just missed outside. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
First baseman number 40.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Hayward rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Count 2-2.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Thames behind 1-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 3-1 to him now. 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 53.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cain will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. In now, Ian Happ. Hit out towards second. VR right there, and that's the 2nd out.
up next for the Cubs.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs tack. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Dylan Maples takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 36.
Javier Baez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Victor Caratini is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way. Behind the plate, Albert Almora. Will also come in now as he takes over. Out in center. Mark Zagunis is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 16, Danny Espinosa.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting. Catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one, still down 3-0. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Digging.
Barnes.
Pitch on the way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mark Zagunis. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Popped him up. Braun is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And this one's in the dirt, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
First baseman number 19, Jose Bautista.
So in now for Chicago, Jose Bautista. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And Bautista has a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. One left for the Cubs. Steve Cishek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Eric Sogard will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Sogard.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Cishek's ready. Here it is on 2-1. A little bouncer. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. Lorenzo Cain would be next. Swing and a liner. Foul. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 28, Jorge Lopez.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Third baseman number 2, Tommy La Stella.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tommy La Stella. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Jacob Hanneman.
Hit back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. 1 there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Center fielder,
the next
number 5,
hub up, Albert Almora.
Almora.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. The 3-1. There's ball 4. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jesus Aguilar will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
On the run is Almora.
1 down. Hernan Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to the right. Dive by Baez. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding.
Stephen Vogt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fouled away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Hernan Perez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field,
Stephen Vogt will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Taylor Williams enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Phillips is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
First baseman, number 9.
Riding in once again, Jose Bautista. Man at first after the 2-out walk. The 1-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The 1-2. Lined into left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Stepping in now, Tommy La Stella. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Phillips is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up. Brandon Morrow takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. The 3-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Jet Bandig will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. 3-2 full count. The Brewers down to their final strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-0 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Lester is the winning pitcher of record. Jimmy Nelson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.
0-2 pitch.